That is not said right.
Not quite right, I'm afraid. Some of the words have got altered.
It is wrong from beginning to end. What size do you want to be?
Oh, I'm not particular as to size. Only one doesn't like changing so often, you know.
I don't know. Are you content now?
Well, I should like to be a little larger, sir. If you wouldn't mind. 3 inches is such a wretched height to be.
It is a very good height indeed!
But I'm not used to it. I wish this person wouldn't be easily so offended.
You'll get used to it in time. One side will make you grow taller, and the other side will make you grow shorter.
One side of what? The other side of what?
Of the mushroom!
Now, which is which? Come, my head's free at last. What can all this green stuff be? Oh, my poor hands. How is it I can't see you?
Serpent!
I'm not a serpent, I feel. Let me alone.
Serpent, I say again. Oh, I've tried every way. Nothing seems to suit them.
I haven't the least idea what you're talking about.
Oh, I've tried the roots of trees. I've tried riverbanks. I've tried hedges. Those serpents, nothing seems to please them. As if it wasn't hard enough hatching these eggs. Why, oh, I must be on the lookout for serpents night and day. I haven't slept a wink these past 3 weeks.
I'm very sorry you've been annoyed.
Oh, and just as I had taken to the highest tree in the wood, just as I was thinking I should be through with them at last, why, they must come wriggling down from the sky. Ah, serpent!
I'm not a serpent, I tell you. I'm a...
Well, what of you? I can see you're trying to invent something.
I'm a little girl.
Oh, a likely story indeed. I've seen a good many little girls in my day, and none with the neck as yours. No, you're a serpent, there's no denying it. I suppose next you'll be telling me you've never tasted an egg.
I have tasted eggs, certainly. But little girls eat eggs quite as much as serpents do, you know?
I don't believe it. But if they do, why, they're some sort of serpent, that's all I can say. You're looking for eggs, I can tell that well enough. What difference does it make to me whether you're a little girl or a serpent?
It matters a good deal to me. As it happens, I wouldn't like yours. I don't like them raw.
Well, be off then.
Come, there's half my plan done now. And now for the garden. How am I to get in, I wonder?
Oh, the Duchess from the Queen! An invitation to play croquet! From the Queen. An invitation for the Duchess to play croquet. Oh! 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 There's no sort of use in knocking, and that's for 2 reasons. First, because I'm on the same side of the door as you are. Secondly, because I'm making such a noise inside, no one could possibly hear you.
Please, then, how am I to get in?
There might be some sense in your knocking if we had the door between us. For instance, you might knock, and I could let you out, you know.
How am I to get in?
I shall sit here till tomorrow. Or next day.
How am I to get in?
Are you to get in at all? That's the first question.
It's really dreadful the way all these creatures argue like that. It's enough to drive one crazy.
I shall sit here on and off for days and days.
But what am I to do?
Anything you like.
Oh, there's no sense in talking to him. He's perfectly idiotic. There's certainly no
don't know much, and that's a fact.
Oh, please, mind what you're doing. Oh, there with his precious little nose.
If everybody minded their own business, the world would go round a deal faster than it does.
Which would not be an advantage. Just think of what work would make with the day and night. You see, the earth takes 24 hours for the world to turn around on its axis.
Talking of axes, chop off her head.
24 hours, I think, or is it 12? I never can be sure.
Oh, don't bother me. I never could abide figures. Speak roughly to your little boy and beat him when he sneezes. He only does it to annoy because he knows it teases. I speak severely to my boy. I beat him when he sneezes, for he can thoroughly enjoy the pepper when he pleases. Here, you may nurse it a bit if you like. I must go and get ready to play croquet with the queen.
If I don't take this child away with me, they're sure to kill it in a day or two. Wouldn't it be murder to leave it behind? Don't grunt like that. That's not at all a proper way of expressing yourself. Or perhaps it was only sobbing. No, no tears. If you're going to turn into a pig, my dear, I'll have nothing more to do with you. Mine now. Now what am I to do with this poor creature when I get home?